Now the espresso is coming through from the machine, double espresso with our viennoiserie. Very good. Welcome to this second session of my film series, Come to My Sunday Brunch in Avignon, Provence, south of France. Today, our feet are firmly planted on La France. After petit déjeuner at Café Montbar, Bon Odeur de Café, and croissant, we are back at my place, the former Cardinal's Palace, the Clos des Arts, a 13th century old building, and we are now ready for the aperitivo. Today we are following a recipe by Pierre Gagnaire, the 3 Michelin star celebrity chef in Paris. I should say right at the outset that one might be inspired by recipes by the cooking of Pierre Gagnaire. One might follow his exact recipe, but one can never produce the same taste. This is a gift, that gift of cooking, which is given by the creator at birth. The chef's brain, his palate, his eyes, his hands are coordinated in an instinctive way, like the way children are born with the capacity to learn the language of their parents. So this is a disclaimer that we follow the recipe of Pierre Gagnaire in order to amuse ourselves. So we have different kinds of aperitivos here. I should explain what these are in the fashion of a head waiter in a restaurant manager in a 3-star restaurant. It's a mixture of a French aperitivo, tapas, and Italian. So the first thing is that it's absolutely essential de rigueur to start with different kinds of nuts. We have roasted cashew nuts here, and this is one of the great delicacies of the Mediterranean, pine kernel. Nuts of the pine kernel, very expensive, but absolutely delicious. And then we have here roasted almonds. And another must-have dish, which is pickled green olive. These are Italian olives with a slight garlic and parsley sauce. And then we have anchovy paste, which is called anchoade, and they actually smoked anchovies from Coquille, just next to the Spanish border. And here is prawns on toast in a mayonnaise composed of aioli, Dijon mustard, and a touch of wasabi. And here we have various kinds of bread. This is garlic bread in tapenade. There is smoked goat cheese called crottin fumé. I have smoked the crottin myself. This is the crottin. I have a smoker, and this is smoked. And then this is the tapas, which is absolutely obligatory in Spain. It is patatas bravas. And here we have different kinds of canapé. This is pata negra, and here is the Milanese salami on bread. Now the pata negra, this is called jamón ibérico de bellota pata negra. That is to say bellota, that is to say from the area of Andalusia known as Habugo. This is a special race of pigs raised on the dehesa, and if it is produced by an artisan, then it would be matured over a minimum period of 2 years. Often it goes over to 3 and 4. Pata negra means black feet, and these pigs are fed only on acorn, which in Spanish is bellota. That's why it is called jamón ibérico de bellota. The cooking and production of this very special ham is an art by itself, and because of the time and the skill involved, it is fabulously expensive. In Spain, it is sold, the entire leg, never at less than 100 euros a kilo, and well-to-do families buy an entire leg and carve it themselves. So there we are, and then we have two different kinds of, this is champagne, Pierre Gagnaire, in the style of dry champagne. And here we have the famous Viognier wine from Convivium. This is 2022, Le Chaillet. So there we are. Our next stop, port of call, would be the recipe of Pierre Gagnaire, Coquille Saint-Jacques in champagne sauce, Coquille Saint-Jacques, pulp or calamar, and prawns. So, cut to the chase. Hold that thought. Did I forget to mention petit choux? These are stuffed pies, stuffed with different kinds of mincemeat and fish. I did not make it myself, but a great pâtissier in Nîmes, close to the Camargue, produced this, as you said. These are called pita choux. Patatas bravas, Spanish tapas, pata negra, jamón ibérico de bellota on bread, jamón ibérico de bellota, Milanese salami on bread, toast with tapenade, which is a paste made from olives, smoked goat cheese, crottin fumé. I have smoked it myself, and this is bread, brown bread, wholemeal bread, made with little bit of wine and dried fruit inside. Prawns on toast in a mayonnaise composed of aioli, Dijon mustard, and a touch of wasabi, and smoked anchovies from Coquille, Spanish, French border. And this is also anchovy paste called anchoillade, very salty but delicious with bread in tiny quantities. Pine nuts, great delicacy of the Mediterranean, roasted cashew nuts, roasted almonds, and green olive in a light garlic and parsley sauce. And this is petit choux or pita choux, made by a famous pâtissier in Nîmes, next to the Camargue, Sainte-Marie de la Mer. And here is a glass of champagne. We will open. This one, and later this as well. This is one of the moments of truth to complete the recipe of Pierre Gagnaire at Paris, his seafood recipe, Coquille Saint-Jacques, clementine orange, pulp or calamar, poached in champagne. I'm going to cut the calamar or the squid in the Japanese fashion with a Yanagiba knife made by Yoneo Mukai in his workshop Masakuni Genkai. This is a miso honiaki knife specially designed for cutting sashimi and sushi. One of the rarest knives that one can find. This is a collector's item costing thousands of euros. And only the head chef in a Roriya, Japanese traditional restaurant, charging sky-high prices would be allowed to use this. A Japanese chef needs 5 years to train how to cut sushi and sashimi before he gains a diploma. So here we are. I am going to try and see if it will work or not. I'm going to slightly wave the cut so that when the squid is cooked, it will show a pattern. So that is another piece. Continue. The Japanese have an expression, the taste is according to the cut. So they say, cut and taste. For each different types of recipe or cuts, there is a special knife. Recipe inspired by Pierre Gagnaire, Paris, owner of 3-star Michelin restaurant, over 70 years old, a born chef. We are mere humans, cannot aspire to those standards. However, here we go. I have all the ingredients here. This is Coquille Saint-Jacques, and these are the Mediterranean prawns fished at Gros de Roi near Camargue. And here is the clementine orange from Corsica. This would add flavor to the sauce. Is in fact the heart of the recipe. And then a glass of champagne to be poached in this champagne. Okay, now avanzi. As Pierre Gagnaire says, pas d'épices. Tout est nature. A little bit of water. Pierre Gagnaire does not add prawns or calamari. That is something which I have invented myself. A touch of Szechuan pepper, black pepper, done. Overcook will become rubber. No more than 2 minutes for the glass. The calamari perhaps will need a little more time, as you see. The incisions building up, and the Coquille Saint-Jacques or the scallop would go in last. We go this quick between once again. Calamari is done. Now, Coquille Saint-Jacques of the scallop. 2 minutes. The signature dish for brunch, the déjeuner, the main meal, the main course is now ready for my guests. This is a presentation just for them to see. It is served with patatas bravas left over from the apéro and with roasted lentil salad in a fragrant dressing, as Gordon Ramsay would say. He has a recipe for serving lentil salad with foie gras. So here we have the patatas bravas to go with the Coquille Saint-Jacques in clementine orange, and this is the roasted lentil salad in a fragrant dressing, and pink champagne with a little bit of fruit juice added to cut the acidity. And bon appetit. Session 2, brunch 2 in my series, Come to my Sunday brunch in Avignon, Provence. We are today, as I said, in France. Is there a place on the planet like the earthly paradise that is Provence? That is the medieval Avignon. In spite of the clochards, the alcoholics, the dogs, and all the rest, it is still a magical city. As you have seen, Café Montbar is a very animated place to have café and croissant before the apéro. Ciao.
c'est ça?
Non, le blender.
Ah oui.
Voilà, tu l'as.
Ça même repère là.
Ça laisse pas.